Hey there, Fifth Street Baptist Church family and friends. It's good to see you guys. I am coming to you again from our garden. I just realized I've done a video or two from the front of our church in this garden. But I have a reason for being here. I'm right in front of our cornerstone, which you can see right here. And what you would see if you look at that closely is you see that our church at Fifth Street here was organized in 1965. And then the Lord blessed our church with tremendous growth over the years. By 1995, we had outgrown our fellowship hall, which is originally our sanctuary. And we built almost entirely from volunteers the sanctuary that we meet in today that I'm standing in front of. You can kind of get a side view of that right now. I'm standing in front of that right now shooting this video. But what we see when we look at this cornerstone and this awesome church are a couple things, and they have to do with the Florida Baptist Convention, which I was just at. One thing that I love about Fifth Street Baptist Church is we have this tremendous history of both sending and going and also receiving help and volunteer and mission work from people all over the United States. While I was away in Indianapolis at our Southern Baptist Convention, we were checking our kids into the mission program where they serve for 2 days. The gal that checked us into the program happened to have a history with Fifth Street Baptist Church. Her and her church came down here in 1994 to help build the sanctuary. She remembers being on a scaffolding about 40 feet up in the air with Dr. Hetherington helping to lay the things necessary for us to put on the roof. And so she's like, oh man, we were on this mission trip. It was amazing. And she remembers literally putting our church together with the volunteers here at Fifth Street. And that was pretty awesome. And we, of course, have sent people away to do pretty awesome things from our own church. One of the probably most memorable things that we've done is we sent a group up to plant Sugarloaf Baptist Church many years ago. We still have the pictures of the groundbreaking ceremony, which includes many of our people here at Fifth Street who are still here now serving. So we're part of a rich heritage here at the SBC of sending people and planting churches. Now we cooperate together as a group of churches. All of us are autonomous. We're making our own decisions. We have our own property and things like that, but we agree to cooperate together as Southern Baptist churches to do things together that we could never do alone. So a few of those things were highlighted at the convention, and I wanted to bring those up to you today. The first one is done by our international mission agency called the International Mission Board. Sorry, there's a big semi and a plane, so it's kind of loud. We started something called Project 3K. There's over 3,000 unreached, unengaged people groups in the world right now. These are people who are unreached with the gospel, meaning less than 2% of them are born again believers in Jesus Christ. They're also unengaged by any church planting process. So no one's working among them to reach them and plant churches. So they've started Project 3K. The goal of this project is to call out 300 explorers, 300 missionaries who are going to go out and reach or develop and understand these 3,000 people groups. And so they've made tremendous movement on this over the last year. So we're hoping for 300 men and women to be called out by God to reach these 3,000 unreached, unengaged people groups. It's already moving, and we're praying for more to go. We're not necessarily sending anybody right now, but I would love to do that in the future. Even though we're not able to go right now, we're a part of that by our giving to the International Mission Board. Over the last year, we have had 880,000 gospel conversations around the world. 141,000 people have been saved, and we've developed tremendous exit strategies. So one of the things we do with the International Mission Board is our plan is to go in as evangelists, to share the gospel with people who have never heard it, to lead them to Christ, to raise them up, to appoint pastors and plant churches, and then to exit and move on to the next group. So we're doing that well. In fact, over the last year, 22,000 indigenous peoples who are recently saved have been trained to go out and to share the gospel cross-culturally, which is a big win and pretty awesome. So that's why we're Southern Baptist Church. That's why Fifth Street Baptist Church is Southern Baptist, because we're cooperating with other like-minded, Bible-believing churches all around the world to proclaim the gospel. We were a beneficiary of that in 1965 when people of Key West decided they wanted a Southern Baptist church here, and they planted one. And now we have this amazing church on 5th Street, able to do the same for others. We helped to plant Sugarloaf, and now we're a part of planting churches all around the world. So that's why we're Southern Baptist. We were able to celebrate that with the International Mission Board this year at our Southern Baptist Convention. And I just want to ask you to keep praying for our Southern Baptist Convention missionaries all around the world, especially for those 300 explorers that are going to go out and proclaim the gospel. God bless you, church. It's an amazing time to be part of the kingdom of God and to be a part of 5th Street Baptist Church. I'll look forward to seeing you again soon. We'll gather for prayer on Wednesday night at 6 o'clock p.m., then Sunday school at 9:45 on Sunday morning, and church at 11. I look forward to seeing you again soon.